Hey everybody, this is your girl Savvy Sav and I'm back with another video. On today we will take a first glimpse of how my emergency food pantry and other emergency items are coming along. After just 1 month or so of prepping, I'm anxious to share what I've done so far. My pantry is a small one, so I don't have much room, but just like with anything else, you have to make what you can do with what you have. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start with my main working area. And on this particular shelf at the top, I just have some snacks in a couple of baskets, some pretzels, some peanuts. And over here, I have a ketchup container that we use like for to-go ketchup. Here we have, I don't know how that candy got here. My husband probably did it. Some containers. This is like my working station area that I use every day. So my cornstarch, and I found these containers, guys, right here at the Dollar Tree. And they work perfectly well. So my pinto beans need to be refilled. And I'm actually waiting on some buckets for that. But I have plenty of oatmeal and flour and self-rising flour, things that I use every day. The sugar and the flour containers are a little bit different, but I am getting ready to move those over as well, like these Dollar Tree containers. I just love them so much. Down below, we have my my canned food rack that I purchased from Amazon, and that's pretty cool. Right here, I just have the working condiments that we use each and every day, and as they run out, we just fill them up. Down below, I have a couple of trays. They're like trays that I bought from Walmart, and they have our cookies and our crackers and popcorn here. If they're not popcorn, then we'll have a couple of things of chips right here. And so we just kind of use these. This is, like I said, my working area, things that the family uses every day. And below is just a waffle maker and toaster and a couple of little chopper irons. But here is the beginning of my main stockpile. So here on the front row, I need to go up to the top row to let you guys see right quick. And up here we have some liquor that we keep just in case. And we have here some condiments. And on this row here we have my husband's stockpile of rice-a-roni. I told you guys he loves so much. We have some Knorr sides, and we have some onion mix. We have this cornbread mix I told you guys I would try. And if I love it, I want to stock up on it because it's 2 for $1 at one of our local grocery stores. Here we have some sardines my husband likes. And here is some hamburger helper and my ready-to-eat meals I tell you all about all the time. Our family really don't eat the hamburger helper often, but I do want to keep a couple of boxes on the stockpile just in case of emergency. And we just got a couple of ones that I know that he likes. And like I said, everybody is grown. But just in case, we always need to have something that everybody likes on the stockpile. Here we have taco shells that I got from Kroger's. And right below it, I have the pasta that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. Guys, these boxes are huge for this to be $1.25. Can't get over it. But I love the spaghetti and I love the rotini. And I love the penne pasta as well. But these boxes are huge for it to be $1.25. And then I have mashed potatoes right next to it and some cornbread. And we do eat cornbread a lot in my house. So as soon as I stock it up, it seems like I have to go to the store and buy more. So I am going to be really, really filling up on that on my next haul. Here I just have a couple of taco seasonings, marinades, and one meatloaf mix at the bottom. Because like I said, I make everything from homemade. But I do like to keep a couple of those packaged just in case one of the kids want to fix something if they come by or whatever. On this shelf, I have all of what I call my canned meat. Vienna sausages right there. I have some canned salmon. I have some tuna. One little can of refried beans and canned tomato sauce. Left 1 can of chili because we've eaten the other chilies and those huge cans of baked beans that we just got through using. I went back and bought more. Here we go. I don't have many canned fruit because we really don't eat it. But my son, when he comes home, he eats rice-a-roni. He eats ravioli. I'm sorry. Here is just my container that I keep just in case we're out to eat, and we do not eat out to eat. We don't eat out rather often, but when we do, I try to put the extra packets in this little container right here. You see some ranch, some little honey, a couple of ketchup packets. Like I said, I do like to keep those things instead of throwing them away. We just put them in this nice little neat little container here and put them at the top of the shelf, just in case they're on their way out and they need to take something with them. So we're gonna move on to our next shelf here. Right here, I just have some sugar and some flour. I'm waiting on my buckets so I can actually put them all down into the buckets. A box of popcorn, and this is my sweet station right here. I do have one niece, London, who loves to come over and raid it. Have a couple of little cousins that come by, and Sabrina always keep things at the top of the shelf just for them, or if I'm helping a customer with something sweet to eat. On this shelf, we have our dry drink mixes, tea and lemonade, and over in the corner here, you see a couple of things of oatmeal and oats. Below, we have chicken broth that I got from the Dollar Tree. Here we have a couple of bottles of dressing. We do have a lot in our fridge, and I have some over there in the back. I do have some. This is some broth right here, and then there's some chicken broth right there. So I do have some shelf stable milk. Like I said, I don't have many, but I do need to add to it. And all of these things are found right here at the Dollar Tree. So, and I'm often there, so I can just add on as I can. Like I said, the dressings, we do have quite a few in the fridge already. And this moves over to where I keep my little bacon things at. In the first one right here, I keep all of my tuna packets and pulled pork. Things like that, like I said, for lunches. We just buy the packets and put them in there. Again, you never know what's going to happen. And you need to have something that you can fix real quick. And there's my husband's blueberry muffin tin. I told you guys he loves those. These are some bacon items that I use almost every week. My marshmallows for the homemade Rice Krispie treats and baking powder. And I did make a note to fill up my powdered sugar. And here's these beautiful items down here that I use to create those meals. I keep my bacon items a little separate from everything, guys. That's really near and dear to me. And my coterie right here that I like to keep just on hand. So there's a little bitty small shelf I have right here that I keep all of my cling wrap and wax paper and my fall in. This is a very small shelf, as you can see, and I just squeezed it right in between two main shelves. But on top, you will see a big pasta bucket and you will see a big rice bucket. And I'm waiting for my buckets from Uline to arrive so that I can actually put the rice in the actual buckets the way that they go. But for now, I'm just going to break down and show you how I have everything situated. Yes, I just bought these. I have more flour than what you saw on that shelf. Yes. And I'm just waiting to put them in the buckets when they arrive. So let's take a look on the inside of how everything looks once I break it down. Because like I said, this is a small shelf that I just put right here so that you can see where I keep everything, because like I said, I utilize every inch, every part of the space that I have. And so that's, and with them having a big family, you just try to find every place that you can, to put things at where it does not disturb your normal day routine. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And like I said, I have tons of flour and sugar, but I just need to get them in those buckets as soon as they arrive. But I wanted to go ahead and open these buckets so you can kind of see. Here I have some 5-pound bags of rice. Not to mention I do have rice on the shelf already in the containers, but this is my leftover. And then there's this famous bucket of pasta. I recently got that on sale and I did a video on that. I think I bought about 40 to 50 bags of pasta. Our family loves pasta. And you can do so much with the different pasta that's in here. Spaghetti, angel hair, shells, macaroni. It's a lot of pasta at a very cheap price. And it will go a long way. And every time I catch this on sale, because normally it's about $1 for 2. But when it's on sale for like 20 cents, I really like to stock up. Here, I just have a box that says snacks and chips, but here it's sharing a home right now with the cereal. I have some labels I recently ordered. So as soon as the buckets come, I can kind of move everything around and just create a bin for the cereal only and a bin for my chips. But I am working. So right now, it's just using the same bucket as the cereal and the nacho chips or tortilla chips and some pretzels. More pretzels, yes. But so right now they're just kind of like cohabitating with each other. But again, I just wanted to let you guys see you can utilize the labels. These labels were purchased at Amazon, and they have all different types of fonts. Or if you have a circuit printer, you can also create your own labels, which I normally do, but this time I just was lazy and ordered. So next, I turned my linen closet into another pantry area, and here I'm housing things. Like at the top I have candles, and on this next shelf I have, you know, our little flickers and our lighters here, and on this particular one it's matches and lighters. I kind of separated everything so I can make sure that I have ample enough. And the next one is going to be a little empty because it's reserved for the canned heat that I'm going to purchase. And here are those fire starter bricks. I'll be adding more of those soon. These are like, you know, little areas that's under construction that I'm still working in. They have not yet filled up. And this is for flashlights. Everybody right now have a flashlight in their area, but I also am putting extras in this container, just so we'll have light in every area of the house. And these were purchased as well, guys, either at the Dollar Tree or at Dollar General. I prefer the ones at Dollar General because they do come with batteries already. They come with 2 batteries already. For the ones from Dollar Tree, you have to automatically add batteries. Next, we have, we're on the shelf where they have, I have a couple of masks here, and a face shield. So we'll be going to get more of those because, yes, they are on sale at the Dollar Tree as well. And then next right here, I've fixed these containers just today for balls and cotton swabs. So in here, we just have a little basket that I'm putting in the extra regular just trash bags for everyday use. I do have some contractor bags on deck. Here is a first aid box that is just generic. It has some general things. See, these swabs will be put in here and fill that up, and along with cotton balls. But in here we have things like chapstick, and we have the Smooth Move and things that's it's going to help you go to sleep at night. We also have some alcohol prep wipes for us if we need to bandage up or clean area up. Some petroleum jelly, some off. Just kind of like I said, organizing. This is not food per se, but this is things that we would need in an emergency. This is a scan thermometer. We also have a digital thermometer that I keep near my room, in my room, near my bed. We also have, we're going to move over to the next one. Here we have over-the-counter medicine. That's why it's called OTC, stands for over-the-counter. And then here we have a lot of aspirins and supplements. So allergy medicine, aspirin, fish oil, some Docalax for, you know, laxative, magnesium, Aleve, regular, just over-the-counter pain relief medicine. So just kind of stocking in areas, guys, to help us prepare in the case of an emergency instead of being caught off guard. Please make sure you like, commenting, and subscribing. So yes, and most of these items, guys, generic items especially, I bought from the Dollar Tree and have used them before. So I do know that these items do work. Dollar General is a very good place to go as well because sometimes we get coupons. Now, I don't like the shelving that I have on. I just threw a shelf liner on there. But as you can see, this shelf lining right here, I'm going to let my son put this on because it's time to change the one in the pantry, the small pantry that I have. And I'm going to use these stickers to continue to make my containers so that everybody, if I'm not around or they need to, you know, find out where everything is, they'll know because it's simply labeled. But this is really, really flimsy, and I want something that's going to stick more to the shelf. So the bottom shelf, we have tape, we have packing tape, we have duct tape. You know, I'll probably put some little thin masking tape in here. But this is a really good tape. Now, I didn't get that one from Dollar Tree, but I am trying to pick up, you know, in case we have to package things. Here, I will have some peroxide here. Going to fill this up with alcohol, rubbing alcohol. My husband normally keeps that in our pantry, in our restroom. Here we have ointments, hydrocodone, And I have some triple antibiotic. Here we just have gauzes and band-aids here. So again, athletic tape. That probably need to go on my last thing over here. Now, this is why I'm waiting on my buckets. I found these buckets. Well, I actually got these buckets from Burger King one day. They were throwing out the trash. But the seals are broke on this bucket. And so I put a trash bag in here just to house until my buckets arrive later today. And so I've put them in Ziploc bags as of right now. And I've dated the bags. Some just have regular pinto beans. And then I have another one that have multi-type of beans in them. And as you can see, I've dated the beans. And I put a couple of bay leaves just in case. We really don't have a problem with rodents or anything in our home. But like I'm saying, you just can never be sure. So the best thing to do is to protect yourself. So I just put a few of the bay leaves in there just to be on the safe side. And we do have some other buckets here. But this one right here has the pinto beans as well. But it also has black beans in it. We have red beans in it. Yes. And again, I put the dates on that just so it'll give me an idea of how long these beans have been here. And as I'm adding new beans, I'll know how long they've been sitting there. But after today, I should not have that problem. So by the time you see the update video or the part 2, everything will be transformed into the buckets. So I'm outside now, and I have a small fridge out here. And the first thing I want to do is show you my eggs. In this small fridge, I only keep butter, my eggs, and I will be adding cheese in here as well. I just wanted to take it outside of the normal stash that we have in our refrigerator. As I'm prepping and packing up and getting extra things, I just wanted to have a place to house it. So I'm going to take it out of the big box that it came in and place them, on the cartons that they came in. But this is going to be like my little dairy fridge for my little dairy stock, if you will. Yep, and I want to put at least 10 packs of butter in there and just keep on packing until I can't pack anymore. So now these shelves, this shelf came with the house, and then I have a couple that were built. This is my juice shelf. So I've brought out all of the liquid juices to a place that I know the shelves were strong and could hide them and could actually handle them. Sorry, not hide. And down below I have what's called my water shelf. I've just been putting gallons of water on here, and so far I think we have about 23 gallons. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 23 gallons on here so far. And we always add to it. Every time we're in the store, every time we're doing whatever, we just add on this. And they just recently had a sale, and we've just been buying all the water. And so we also are going to have what's called a water wall soon as well, where you put the big stocks of packs of water. So here are some bottles of bleach, and they're not Clorox bleach, but they're bleach that we can use for multitasking. Not worried about things fading or destroying. And I just get this, it's like $1.25. And over here, we're actually outside, y'all, in my garage where I keep my stockpile for things and this is bath soap right here. And right here we have cleaners. We have the little bottles of Lysol, along with some Febreze and some other spray Febrezes. We have one Renews It left. And then we have some cleaners and some sprays for the, like for COVID or whatever we use during COVID. And a whole lot of bottles of sanitizer. And a Clorox sanitizer spray bottle. This garage is extremely old. We've been in this house for over 30 years. So excuse the walls. A lot of things need to be redone. But I'm outside in the garage, so I'm okay. And this is our toothpaste. We're just giving a whole lot of toothpaste away. And here's our mouthwash. So we're stocking as soon as we can. This is our personal care area where you have, your soap, your body soap, your shampoos, things of that sort, and the deodorant we keep in the house. Over here, I have a grandson that'll be coming soon in October. So I've already started putting away some things for him with his body soaps and powders and lotions. And he even have training pants, and he's not even here yet. Baby wipes and Pampers. So even though they'll be at home with my daughter, even though he'll be at home with my daughter and my son-in-law, grandma always have to have her stash for him as well. So a lot of the things you didn't see me, this is like a few bottles down there of fabric softener. I'm really working on my stash, and that video is coming next with the laundry care and the paperware. So stay tuned, guys, because that video is going to show at 500 subscribers. When we get to 500 subscribers, we will be giving away our first giveaway. So I hope this was helpful to you. I thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, bye, guys.